Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today we're playing IZZET Card Engine, Draw Engine, Powerhouse, not sure what to call it, in Diamond Eldraine Standard, building around Johann Apprentice Sorcerer, a 4-mana 2/5 legendary creature human wizard. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. Once each turn, you may cast an instant or sorcery from the top of your library. Still have to pay its mana cost, and timing rules still apply. So essentially, you're getting an extra 1 to 2 cards per turn as long as the top card on the deck is an instant sorcery. You draw your card, you play an extra thing off the top on your turn. On your opponent's turn, you play another extra thing off the top. That's the ceiling on this card. Pretty cool. It's only uncommon, so feel free to craft it and try it out regardless. Pairs really well with the other legendary creatures in this theme. Aruth, as you know, if you watch this channel, I am an Aruth obsessor. I really like this card. 3 mana 2/4, instead of drawing a card, or whenever you would draw a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library instead, which means on your normal draw phase, instead of drawing 1, you basically get 2 cards, so you have to play them that turn. And then Leer lets you cast all your instant sorceries back from the graveyard. So these 3 legendary creatures here form the backbone of the deck and just give you the absurd ability to pseudo card draw a bunch of extra cards every turn, and then also then just play them all back from the graveyard. So that's the powerhouse. In order to protect that, we are running 4 Fading Hope. It's been a while since I've had the Leer Fading Hope package, but it's definitely around here if you remember how that works. If you slam Leer on 5 unprotected and they remove it, you're a sad boy, but if you can ramp into it, I have either the Iron Crag or Celestis, have 1 mana open and protect it. That is quite good. Same as with Johann and Aruth. You want to keep your key pieces around as much as possible. So 4 Fading Hopes in there. And then a lot of it is pretty much removal after that. Play with Fire, cheap removal that can go face as well. Lightning Strike, decent removal that can go face. Virtue of Courage, easily pick off something on turn 2, and then turn 5, you're not playing Leer, you can slam the Virtue, and then all of your burn spells like Play with Fire and Lightning Strike, the Familiar, all that stuff that goes face, and more subsequent Virtue of Courage, then alternative draw spells as well. We have Scalding Viper, which is nice. 1 serves as a bounce spell early, kind of like Fading Hope. The pings off it do trigger Virtue of Courage, and then you do get the infinite cycle with Leer, where if Leer is down, you can cast the instant/sorcery parts of the adventure first, and then play them as a creature, and then if they die, you can redo it all with Leer. So I kind of like that built in there. And then we have 3 Brotherhood's End as a board wipe, which all these things survive with 4, 5, and 4 toughness. And then 3 Nahiri's Warcrafting basically kills Sheldred and other big bootied creatures. 26 land, including the new creature land Restless Spire. Pretty sweet. Only 2 mana to power it up until end of turn. It's a 2/1. Only has first strike on your turn. I think one of the games I played today, I powered it up on the opponent's turn. I blocked a 1/1 and traded my land for the 1/1 token, and then I just rage quit. I was not into that. It only has first strike on your turn, but when it attacks, you get to scry 1. So that's actually very sweet and puts pressures on Planeswalker. And since we have the creature lands there, power up on our turn, I'm also running 2 Myrics, which we can do stuff on the opponent's turn to pump these guys out. So overall, very satisfying deck to play. Totally different play style. Check it out. If you want to support the channel, just watch the whole video to the end. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the play, no red. That's a mull. Whoa, no red again. Whew. But if they play anything, we could Fading Hope to scry into red. That's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. Man. Yeah, we'll put back one of these, I guess. It's pretty critical to us surviving. It's a very good card. Maybe put back the Sweeper. And just let Aruth do the rest. Alright, please play a creature that I can use to scry into red. Hello. No creatures yet. No reds yet. Feeling bad. Please play a creature this turn. Thank you. I will take that. It's red. Never didn't have it. All right, let's go. 4 toughness is decently big for red removal. This actually might stick a full turn cycle. I think you need basically 2 removal spells here. Nope, it's just Baird. Let's freaking go. No land. Okay. I guess just Virtue of Courage this thing. I don't know what they're running. They could run Monstrous Rage or whatever. Useless draw on our part. We'll get in there though. Recommission. He's back. He's a 3/3 this time. We can kill him again, I guess. Virtue Part 2. I guess you could attack first. No, that's not helpful. It is helpful. I mean, they shouldn't block, but we'll get in there. Yeah. Makes sense. All right. Let's try to bin you again. See if they recommission again. They do. Nice. All right. Fine. No lands, just all the 1/1s. Okay, we can't kill this thing, but we can just hard cast Virtue of Courage here. Which I guess is what we're doing. Nope, no attacks this time. See if opponent can hit the third land. They cannot. I'm not willing to lose a Ruth at all. I will take all this damage. I don't care. If you'll play with fire, so be it. Or Lightning Strike. Down to 14. Wow. No burn spells. That kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. I'm not thrilled by that outcome. Okay, here comes another turn of doing nothing. 2 mana open. See if they zap us in the face. No, no attacks into the Lightning Strike. I won't block again. Third land finally. Angel Fire Ignition. No blocks again. Down to 9. Alright, come on. Give me some removal. No, wow, nothing. Deck is not wanting to cooperate here. Let's see if we can get something good on top. Sweeper. I'll take it. It's a start. Still have to deal with a large-ass Buried Recruiter. Would we trade the Aruth at this point? I think the answer is yes. I don't think they'll block. Lightning Strike on top. If we survive this turn, I think we can win. Unless they burn face. I'm even willing to block with Johan. If they don't have that 4th land, maybe to run back Angel Fire. I'm pretty confident we can win from here. I think you just block and keep our life total healthy. 4 is very low against any deck playing red. We draw into Lightning Strike, we go face, we draw 6 cards. How bad could it be? Okay, now what? Nahiri, what do you do? Draw discard, not that scary. Alright, about to draw 8 cards this turn. I refuse to lose from this position. Lightning Strike is one of them. Let's begin. Here's our draw 6. Yes, I'll take it. I want the next 6. I want the next 3. Okay, bouncing Baird seems pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Lear seems great. Let's leave you on top. Can bounce the token, and we don't want to Warcraft because we actually like this thing on top. We can leave the token, I guess. Do we care about the draw discard? I don't really think so. We could kill that this turn. Maybe that's worth it. Bounce you. Leave you on top. We have land as well. We could ramp a little bit. And, I guess, yeah, I really want to leave Lear on top here. So I guess we'll just play with fire this person. Okay, sitting at 9, Lear on top. 33 cards in deck. You don't have to take the Virtue of Courage every time. Siege Veteran. No, that's not it. I think game's in the bag now. Lightning Strike plus Lear. Yeah. Writing is on the wall. Decline, although we could actually probably find lethal. Lose all abilities. I don't like that. Lightning Strike you. 2 mana left over. Is there no way to get land? I would take a land if I could get it. I guess you don't really need to at this point. No? 31 cards. Yeah, I'll take the first one at least. I'd like to hit land this turn at the minimum. There's land. I think you can decline the second batch. And then just Lightning Strike face. Can decline this pairing. That's all for the turn. Swing for 2. When it drops to 7, we got Lear and pseudo infinite draw power. Kumano brings us to 8. I'm not scared yet. Kumano brings us to 7. That's game over. I think you just run it down the middle from here. Play with fire you. 27 cards left. Lightning Strike. We still have 2 left, so we'll decline. Lightning Strike. Play it back with Leer. Decline. Decline. Run it back. Lightning Strike. The firepower is there. If you can survive long enough, the firepower is there. On the play, looks pretty good to me. We'll keep. Alright, we'll start with the slow land. Looks like the Merrics can't really be played. Mono red, Kumano. Well, this next thing might be bigger than the familiar, sadly. Ooh, nice. That is perfect. Comes in as a 2/2. We can kill all these things. Great. Go ahead and do this now. 2 damage here. Familiar on the other guy. Probably try to Ruth this turn, though. Down to 18. Okay. I'll see if a Ruth can survive a full turn cycle. Takes 2 removal spells to get there. We just won't block this turn. Land. You have Lightning Strike and Play with Fire. No blocks. I'll eat 3. I'm here to play. What do you got? Nope. Alright, a Ruth lives. And now domination ensues. We'll play the land here for sure. We can Warcraft the Kumano. And still have a familiar for the chick. We don't need land. We can't play any of this stuff. So nothing actually matters here. But we can zap the chick on their turn. No attacks, though. I'm not sure I'll block the Epicure if they attack anyway. If we wanted to, we could have set an upkeep stomp and then Frolicking Familiar the chick before they potentially drew into Monstrous Rage. Yeah, no blocks. Alright, chick down. Unless they do in fact have Monstrous Rage. Nope, looks like not. We're down to 12. Land is fine. Sorcerer is tempting. I guess you want to play with fire someone. I think we just drew that this turn. Zap you. At 4 mana left. Now we start playing cards off the top of our deck too. Land on top. Yeah, I think we can block with Johan this turn. Cool, let's get it. Cycle back up to Kenzin. Squee. And the Phoenix chick. Okay. Definitely block you. I don't like where this is going though. Drop down to 7. Land and back up Johan. Not particularly useful. I guess we'll go land, Warcraft the chick. Play the familiar. Goodbye. Ah, so Kenzin of our own isn't bad. Can you channel it from exile? You may play the exiled card. I think we already played land, so I don't think this actually helps. We'll take it, but I'm pretty sure we cannot channel it from exile. I think that's a from the hand ability, yeah. So we'll just play out the familiar here. This time I'm not going to attack. I feel like I learned my lesson there. Opponent's got enough to bring back Squee. Which they do. Attack all. We will continue to block here. As much as we can. You might be going there. I want to keep a Ruth more than anything. Take 3. Pretty scary. Down to 4. Not a good place to be. Another Virtue of Courage. Lightning Strike on top. We can do that on their turn, though. Keep clearing out stuff. I mean, we have to attack at some point. We're running out of time, kind of. Another land. Cycle you. Getting pretty close to lethal. Squee again. Resolve. Before you enter combat, we'll Lightning Strike off the top here. Can we undo that? No, we can't. Manual tap's not great there. Bounce a token. Seems okay. Virtue of Courage. And the Viper. Just you. I mean, we do have to turn the corner very soon. Down to 16. Lightning Strike face. Down to 1. They look for the top deck. They have the cycle too. They might just get there. Ugh, you asshole. You ass crack troll. It's our own fault, but yeah, it's fine. On the draw, we'll keep this. Opponent's avatar looking overly friendly for my taste. It's mono red. We could bounce their 2-drop. It's not bad. I think I'm actually into that. Feldon. Yeah, we can send you back. Scry into something better. That's pretty good, actually. So we'll get the tap land down this turn, do nothing. Sweep the following turn. Take a bit of damage in the meantime. Feldon. What else? That's it. Okay. I give it one more turn. They have what? We're 2-drops in hand they have nothing to do with? I guess they play with fire to the face here. Yep. Could also power up the Spire and block. It's kind of interesting. Just trade off a land because we got lots of land to burn. Kumano plays pretty well against Brotherhood's End. I would like for them to play another creature. If they don't, I'll be a little bit sad. Okay, I'm not loving how this has panned out. I think we just Virtue of Courage you. No longer liking the sweet plan. It's not as sexy as I thought it would be. If they have Monstrous Rage, potentially. Not yet. People aren't playing that yet. It's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. They get cards on their turn to play, which does suck. Kumano. More land for us. We're getting close to the Virtue of Courage turn. That's it. Wow, that's huge. All right. I guess you do nothing this turn. Play Virtue of Courage. Take a bunch of damage from the Kumano plus whatever else is going on in this hand. 2 lightning strikes to the face. And try to go from there. Okay, we're on the battlefield. 14 life. Lightning strike number 1, down to 11. Lightning strike number 2, down to 8. Down 2 more at least off the Kumanos. Could see lethal right now. One of the cards is a land. The last one's nothing. I think you just Brotherhood's End and a Ruth here. 3 damage. Red, a Ruth. We have to win really quite quickly now from 4. Warcraft. Get a 1-drop. It's a land that can't attack this turn, but next turn it can. Start with 3 damage to the face. We still have Lightning Strike to kill the Foundry. It's a draw 3. We'll take it. Land and probably this blocker. 2/5 and 2 shabby. Leer on top. Can we get out of this? Another land. Looks like we might. Another land on top. I don't know if we need Leer per se. Just yet. Draw 3. Take the action. Land Super Fading Hope. None of that's particularly good. I guess it's land Leer then. Unless you want to power up the Spire. Or are they holding priority? This is unnecessary. Either you play with Fire Face or you don't. That's all there is. I don't think you attack here. I guess you have the Fading Hope. So you could. I mean, we have to kill them very soon. So we're going to attack. So we're down to 4. Okay. We got the Fading Hope for 1 mana to bounce a attacker. Yep, here's one. I think you just bounce that. That's fine. And then they basically have to win off double Lightning Strike or something. Don't need you. We're just going Lightning Strike face, draw a bunch of cards, attack for lethal. Kumano down to 3. They can only power up 1 Foundry here. Okay, I can play that off the top for 1. Scoop. Yeah, let's go. Ah, ha, 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 ha. On the play, we'll keep this. No 1-drop. That's pretty scary. Do you just play out the Viper here? What are we going to want to bounce? Nothing, right? Do we need double red? Not yet. I think you just play the Viper. This is going to be a tough matchup for us. If it's 5-color. If it's band control. Oh, Sir Ginger. It's not what I expected. Okay. Tap land this turn for sure, seems like. I don't think they want to trade. I think you can get in for an attack for free this turn. Unless we want to trade. I guess we're fine to trade if they're the aggro deck. We'll trade. Get Johan cooking next turn. Yeah, I'll block. Sure. Okay, what else? Another Plaza. Legends. Sir Ginger. Nasha. Nashi. Alright, cool. Looks like a warcrafting target to me. Has ward 1. That means we can't hit land off of it. So maybe it's a Johan turn instead. Okay, they can cast back this thing. I think you give it 1 more turn here. Here's Johan. Another warcrafting on top. Not sure what removal they'll have in Bant, besides Fateful Absence, for example. Takanuma. Actually 5 colors. Urtai Resurrected. Great. Destroy my creature. Draw a card. We do need to pick off Nashi because we can't have them cast back Urtai Resurrected every turn. So we'll do this, pay the 1, ideally hit land. Okay. Decline. Sadly can't play that here. And we get a tap land down. Weird. To play more stuff out, maybe we can Brotherhood's End. Down to 14. If they hold mana open, it'll be pretty suspect for the next Brotherhoods. It's this card. I have not played or played against this thing yet. Titania. 4 toughness is very awkward. I think you Warcraft the Titania. Don't really want to bounce Urtai, I guess. That's awkward, yeah. I don't think so. Here comes a Ruth. When this dies, you may cast it from your graveyard as an adventure until the end of your next turn. That's pretty freaking good. Ideally, we'd exile that somehow. Oh no, the Goose Mother. Wow. That's not ideal. None of this is particularly ideal. I think we're getting roasted here. Okay. Yeah, this has not been an amazing draw for sure. 6/6 Goose Mother. Sir Ginger. Oh, it's giving me PTSD. 6 in the air. Cannot stop that. Okay. Whew. Down to 8. Death is near. They don't replay anything. They have another Urtai Resurrected in hand, I guess. Rich of Courage is not enough to clear out the Goose. I'll tell you that. We can probably sweep this turn, though. They can protect something. Not ideal at all. They can Plaza, but we just Virtue in response. Nope, let it go. Land for turn. I think it's more important that we actually scry here than anything else. I guess they shouldn't really have any hasty creatures, so you can get in anyway. It's got to be something that can deal with the goose. That can bounce the goose for a turn. Then they replay it and... And then what? And then what? Okay. I mean, it keeps us alive for another turn, I guess. Two damage to the face. They're down to 12. Maybe we can find lethal. Gaining life doesn't help with that plan. They're not going to stack it to draw a card, though. Seems like they're pretty confident. Plaza gives hexproof, right? Ah, yeah, we're screwed. Nope. Well, they mill the card on top, which is interesting. Oh, they mill themselves. They leave the card on top. This means we can bounce the Goose Mother now. Down to 2. So we definitely bounce the Goose Mother here. Don't know what else to do. We're so toast. I need some red here. We don't have enough mana to do that. So it's not you. Because we still need to bounce the Goose. For 3 mana? Oh yeah, I don't think we're doing anything this turn then. Unless we get something better to deal with the Goose. Which we don't. And we cannot channel Odoar from exile. Oh! Okay. Oh, man. 6-6. Not a good matchup for red removal. On the play against Ron Diggity. Let's do it. I guess you will play with fire here. We got the tap lane down another time. Alright. We can probably kill the 2-drop. I think we can get our tap land down this turn. A lot of land. The Harvester. This card is still played. Alright, let's zap you. Grixis, wow. More land for us. Okay. Eventually looking to Virtue of Courage. Liliana, sure. We got plenty of lands to sack.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it.
It's already up to 4, yeah. Okay. No window to...
I'm tired of your secrets.
Well, bend the mountain. We have plenty of red at this point. We can attack it with the Spire. So maybe Virtue this turn and Spire. Seems okay to me.
I really don't have time for you.
Ah, we need blue here. Okay. Little creature land action. The Bane of Planeswalkers. Scry 1. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. Might die immediately to a go for the throat, but gotta try.
When I'm not wanted.
Always have the Virtue of Courage out as well. Flesh Scourger. Yeah, I mean, probably try Ruth here. It probably dies pretty quickly. At least Liliana's gone. They've been to Virtue Persistence. Maybe they don't have that much removal. We'll find out. I don't even know if we would use Lightning Strike on them. We might save it with Virtue of Courage to get a little draw 3. Yeah, they're eyeing it. Might hit the bin pretty quickly. We could kill it. Then we have nothing to do with the Virtue of Courage. But the whole deck is just removal, right? Let's try. We're gonna want to deal with this thing eventually. Go for the throat in response. Fine. Take the action. Down 3. Flesh Gorger down, we get to resolve the Virtue of Courage. Land off the top. Okay. Top deck any removal, and then we start to get in the game. Cycle the blood token, bin the next Liliana. Corpse of Parades, get some value. I feel you. Flesh Gorger and Make Disappear. Lightning Strike to the face. That's definitely where we're going here. Alright. I'll take that action. We got 4 mana to spend. Give me something good. Viper isn't amazing. We could Warcraft, try to hit land, then Iconoclast. I don't need to send this thing back to the hand, really. Let's do this. See if we can hit land, maybe. We can. That's fine with me. And yeah, we'll get the Iconoclast down. The Viper's kind of interesting because that gets a Virtue of Courage ping. Corpse Parades Part 2. They're missing land a little bit. Scoop. I guess they're frustrated by land. I mean, we're kind of top decking from here. Yeah, let's go. All right, thank you for staying to the end. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.